everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka... And we are back with another Twitter thread. In 2016, the national pastime, after watching a sufficient number of SJW wrecked YouTube videos, was going on to Facebook.com, more specifically Zodiac Duelist, posting an unbreakable board and asking them to destroy it. Over the years, I've seen many unbreakable boards, and today I want yours. Show me your least breakable board, and then we'll see if the people in the comments have figured out a way to beat it. All right, let's see what we got. But first, this video is sponsored by Alestrals. If you've been watching my content for the past few weeks, you know I've been proselytizing the doctrine of Alestrals. Finally, a card game I don't need the Fiendsmith to play. I've been having a blast playing Alestrals to get my mind off Snake Eye combos, and I'll actually be at a demo day / locals the same time this goes up. Anyway, Alestral's third set, Daybreak, is just around the corner. Just check out this guy, Pharaohgeist. If you want to try out the game, use my link in the description to check out their Discord, try out their free-to-play app, or purchase sealed product. Right now, they're giving anyone pre-ordering $50 of Daybreak the coolest promo I've ever seen in my life. Why don't we get these? This is ancient Egyptian. We don't get these. They do. Okay, that's it. Back to the video. Oracle goes, can't break my board if I never make one. Absolutely incorrect. I break your board after giving you a board. E3 says, if you know, you know. Has someone posted it? Ensure Stardust Dragon's return. Stardust Dragon's effect is very powerful, but if your opponent removes Stardust Dragon from play, it will never come back. Protect your dragon with Imperial Iron Wall. This just happened to me in Master Duel, and there is not a single play to make. Okay, no summoning, no spells, no traps. End phase, discard, transaction, rollback, elemental burst. GK Trap, you're right. GK Trap is on, so we can't banish. Yeah, I think it might just be Exodia. CJ's got a flu board. Maxi and Graveyard alongside Shifter and is only banished to give information. 2 Evenlies, right? This one seems pretty easy, to be honest. What deck is playing through this? That's what I'm saying. No one's beating double Dinomicious. All right, Dyer says, I've already hand looped you for 3 with Har plus enter Blatnir, so you only have 3 cards to work with here. If you have interaction before boss stage, you can remove the token and Utgarda, but it's an Omni, 3 monster negates, a banish, and non-targeting attach 2 cards from field or graveyard. Imperm Evenly does it, right? Evenly doesn't do it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I want her to be able to put up a board that can resist everything, but... Set is a Phantom Knight's Sword. Heavenly Prison is activated. Does Lord protect face-ups? No. Then this just dies to Harpy's Feather Duster, right? Imperial Custom protects what? Iron Wall Mask of Restrict. That's fine. What stops you from normal summoning Snake Eye Ash? Many moons ago, there was a board at the time that was truly unbreakable, showcased by both you and Distant Coder. First off, not me. All Coder. But yes, the end goal of this loop, which no longer is functional, by the way, pole position causes the monster with the highest attack to be unaffected by the effects of spell cards. It has to do with how Purgatrio works. Purgatrio gets 200 for each card your opponent controls. So when they play a card, the monster with the highest attack changes, which means the second highest monster is now affected by the equipped copy of Phoenix Blade, putting it over Purgatrio and then looping back and forth forever. The end result of this is the way the rules worked at the time. The person who caused the infinite loses the game. It was never in the rules that you lost a game for starting a loop. What? Oh, you just legally weren't allowed to start one. Oh, so you couldn't play any cards. However, it does also lose to Lava Golem. Siberian says, dozens of thousands of steps. Several 24-hour days required to perform. Psyblock every single card in the game. This was, I think, the coolest thing that I ever saw in Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is an Infernity loop, posted at the same time that Infernity loops were popular. But this person went a little farther by integrating Cloud Castle into the loop, figuring out a loop with the help of Tooch about a loop that would take days to accomplish. You do the normal Infernity loop, 100 Eyes Dragon and Symbol of Heritage. You do all of these steps. What's the end goal of this loop? You're going to use Psyblocker to name every existing card. Opponent never knew what hit him. Angel 07, Last Warrior, Simorg, Jinzo Spellcanceller. To my knowledge, the only way to out this field is by discarding Breakthrough Skill for hand size limit. I mean, they told us right there what it was. I don't think this one is a very good end board. This one has a history. This is known as the board. I knew it as like Gideon's board or something on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Subreddit Discord server. For a long time, it was a long-standing challenge to find any combination of cards that broke it. I believe the closest anyone got was by using the anime version of the Seal of Orichalcos. Chat is correct. You can't see, but in the field spell, there's also supposed to be Necro Valley. So you can't discard Breakthrough Skill to hand size and then banish targeting the Bamboo Shoot. You can tribute Set over Ito. No, you can't. 20% because of the Mask of Restrict. People were speculating using Vivid Tail Graveyard Effect to bounce Edo. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's cool, but loses to Necro Valley. Shout out to last year when you literally couldn't play the game at all. This plus a Mask of Restrict go brazy. Touching Grass is the ultimate unbreakable board because what's unbreakable is my happiness. I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty good. Do you guys know what this is from? This is one of my favorite images online right now. So let's check out
hey guys, this is
Tombox. What are the end boards that we should be watching out for? Snake Eyes Fiendsmith. We have Wave Hiking Caesar, Disarray, Apo, Snake Eye Flamberge, IP Masquerena, Little Knight, Promethean, Fire King will have Garunix. Centurion, we've got Blazar, we've got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Calamity, you know, Tenpai. If it works, it works. I'm going to be honest. If it works, it works. Try sets Trieth, set Guard Dog and Whirlwind Weasel, pass, draw phase, try flips Trieth, who summons Weasel Dog face down. Start loop. Trieth flips both face up, opponent is locked out of special summons, spells, and traps. Next 2 turns, try sets Dog and Weasel, repeat loop. Yeah, Flu outs this. Flu beats this. Just Fluanderies in general beats this. Or Imperm. My most skillful and crucial end board piece. Powerful. Very powerful. Do you have a response to normal scissor arms? You know what's so fucking annoying, by the way? They made Gimmick Puppet a playable archetype, and it doesn't want this. If you Nightmare them, it's still good. How is that fair? Crusadia Avermax summoned with IP as part of its materials. Flip over Mask of Restrict to prevent Kaijus and anti-spell to top Dark Ruler's targeted destruction. Ceremony summon Ohime. Ceremony send Arabesque. Ohime target Arabesque equipped to Avermax. Ohime doesn't target the monster, only the equip. Arabesque summon Huli bounce Avermax. Simorg, Anubis, Naturia, fucking 2 ground collapses, Zany Zebra. Loses to Eldritch in hand. I should have said that called by. Set Vorpass with starter in hand. I know a Cap G post when I see one. 2 Lightning Storms. I remember racking my brain trying to solve this, posted on Reddit a couple years ago. Your opponent ends on the board shown here. You have 1 card in deck. Oh, that's the cheater's way to do it. Both players have 200 life points. What card can you top deck to win the entire duel? I know of only one answer, but there may be more. What the fuck could it possibly be? Oh, Licorice does do it. Licorice does do it, doesn't it? Oh, that's good, chat. Turn 1. Secret Blast flipped next turn. All traps set out the board. Droplet Send Trap would do it, yeah. Draw phase, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 monsters that can't be tributes for tribute summon. Goes in rivalry means you can't link summon because there's no legal summon. Spatial collapse means you can't have more than 5 cards on field, and you have 5 unusable tokens. Can we just make the Ojama link 3? Eldritch plus Duster. Dynamondo on field, first activation ability of priority. Summoning Magician of Chaos backs from graveyard who will tribute itself. Herald of Perfection on field. Hand is 3 fairy monsters, including Lancia. This is just like the actual end board to Drytron these days, right? Turn player priority and draw, activate droplets, send 2 monsters literally breaks this, right? Despite what the idiots online would have you believe, there's no board in Yu-Gi-Oh! That is truly unbreakable. With the exception of that one Gideon board, apparently. Does anyone know how to do that? This was through 3 hand traps, by the way. Oh, damn, that's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. Wait a minute.